Hey pilots, I'm Payne and this is another episode of Airbase Briefing, and in this episode I'm going to talk about important topics like new American bomber which will enter the game on Christmas event, another cheat mode that no one wants to talk about, and I try to answer a very difficult question: is P-61 still overpowered? Let's get started. So, let me present you one of my favorite and I believe one of the best plane to deal with P-61, and there are two main reasons for it. Let me show you what are they.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
So, rockets and speed, that's the main advantage of 262. Now, most recently I had the pleasure to have a training session with one of the best players in the European server, in my opinion, and it was P-61 vs my 262. In first battle I have a kill, but I was very low on my HP. On second battle I have very low HP as well, but I was like 100% sure that I'm just about to get this P-61, that's it, he's gone. But P-61 pilot after brilliant turn and just get me instead, to my surprise. In last battle I lost too much HP and I decided not to engage anymore, so we just proved that P-61 cannot catch up with Messerschmitt 262 and I can escape forever, which makes stalemate. But for P-61 to achieve this, we acquire a lot of skills, so pilots have to be very skillful, and the build on this plane also have to be very unique, like I never see before. And the problem with this build is that it's gonna leave P-61 more vulnerable to many other fighters, which usually P-61 can go into turn fight. Not mention that any other P-61 which is built fully for turn will have the upper hands. Reality of the battles are completely different. In the background you can see the battle where I'm trying to push enemy P-61 good player, very good player, into the dogfight. Now I wanna also say that this specific build for P-61 give a lot, but not as much as player skills. Skills are crucial in this engagement, no question about that. That's my build on Me-262 and my pilot skills, and I'm gonna show you rest of this engagement in live recording, so enjoy. So that's how this battle ends, and I was expecting easy win because I had a bomber player. Unfortunately, he had some connection problem and he didn't do much. And normally I wouldn't go after P-61 for entire of the battle. I would rather focus more on those strategic sectors here. So the player, this top player I mentioned you earlier, which I had the training with, he claimed that P-61 is still overpowered, but not brain-dead overpowered, as he put it. I a little bit disagree with this. I'm not question this, that this is extremely powerful machine, but I wouldn't call it overpowered because there are planes like 262 or Twin Mustangs or many other multi-role fighters which can deal with P-61. And there is also a big number of planes equipped with rockets and bombs which give them capabilities of taking over enemy factory, capabilities which P-61 don't have. So taking that for consideration, how can we call P-61 overpowered? You know, guys, so that's my opinion on it. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this. Do you think that P-61 is still overpowered or maybe not? And let's move to another topic, which is a rather nasty cheat, so let's get into it. So first thing first, I need to explain how the spotting system works at tier 8 for the purpose of this video. I have the training video about the spotting system in a game, so this is like entirely different topic. Now, for the purpose of this video, you need to know that at tier 8 planes spot in a range 2400 meters. That's the maximum range we can spot enemy plane. We don't take for consideration any camouflage or any special pilot skills and stuff like this or equipment. So basically 2400 meters, that's what we spot all around us. And of course we need to remember that clouds take off 10%. But anyway, 2400 meters. And other than that, any other planes which we see in a battle can be spotted by our allies, and we see them on minimap. If they are spotted, we just can see that on minimap. But physically in a game, we can see those planes only from 4,300 meters at tier 8. So this marker of the spotted plane by my ally can be seen in a range of 4,300 meters. So that's the battle. I just set up the training battle full of bots, and this first is gonna be without the mod, so you're gonna see how that works. Basically, I can see the planes only up to those distance I told you. So I basically can spot myself to 2,400 meters, and my allies will spot for me up to 4,300 meters. So I can see those planes in that distance in a game. Of course, on the minimap, I see far away, like, you know, I can see that some planes are over the sector in a distance, but I cannot really see them in a game. So that not allowed me to identify them. So basically, I don't know what's there. I can see these planes on the minimap, yeah? But I don't know who is it, what kind of plane is it, and so on, yeah? I only can see, or is it multi-role, or is it bomber? I don't know what kind of, I don't know, is the human player or bot and so on, unless it's get into my range, yeah, of this spotting system. So these modifications changed that and basically allowed you to see physically in a game all the planes which are spotted. So if someone is 7,000 meters away, you still can see him here, and that not only give you an informational advantage, but it's also allowed you to send bots on those enemies, yeah? So if I can keep spamming bots on enemy which is on other side of the map, that gives me huge advantage, yeah? I keep busy him and I can do my job, you know? So this is basically a cheat. So let's see how that's look. I'm gonna now switch to the another training room. So the same map I filled up with bots, and this time I installed this modification, and look how the environments look like. I can see everyone everywhere. Look at the distances of those planes. I don't see them, and I mark them to attack, you see? So I send my bots to attack them. There you go. There's a bomber 7,000 meters over. Come on. This is insane. This is huge advantage. And I know that this is bot, yeah? So because I have this modification which told me who is bot, who is not. So basically this is huge advantage. Not only you see what kind of plane is it, what's that? It's a what kind of heavy fighter, multi-role and so on. Is it the human player or not? And on top of that, you can send the bots to attack those guys. So this is a cheat basically, but no one wants to talk about this. And I know for sure that the good players, top players using this. and that gives them a lot of advantage. So when someone say, oh, bots are flying after me, keep flying after me, yeah, that sounds a little bit like a nonsense and, you know, crying and so on, but in some cases definitely there is a little bit of truth into that. Yeah, someone can have those modifications and keep sending bots on you. This is not entirely a nonsense that someone's saying, no, I bots was swarming me for entire battle. Yeah, there is a modification which should be called a cheat. This is a old topic, like with this clouds mod. Of course, some people say it's not a cheat. I say it is a cheat because give you advantage. You can aim better. You can see where the enemy is trying to dodge you, and without this modification, which remove the clouds, you are always behind. You can't aim as well. To sum up, guys, I think that's very important to feel that this game is fair. Every time I'm going to the battle, I would like to feel, okay, this is fair game, I decide about the outcome, it depends on me, and nobody is cheating here. It's very important, so I wish the World of Warplanes team will get this message one way or another, because it's critical. Like, you know, it's great that you have those crates here and all those prizes, like for this 11th of anniversary of World of Warplanes and other events, but most important for me, and I believe for all other players, is to have this game free from cheaters and cheats. There's literally nothing more important. Lack of this policy destroy World of Tanks, in my opinion, in a big way. On top, of course, overpowered premium tanks. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about this modification. Now, last topic is new bomber XB-42. Most likely it's gonna be a reward for Christmas event. But first, of course, we're gonna have heavy fighter SM-91, Italian tier 7 heavy fighter, which I already made the video about like 2 months ago, so you can look it up. So that's gonna be, I guess, from tomorrow start. Now, new Douglas XB-42, it's an American bomber tier 8. That's gonna be this Christmas event. That's been already announced in new update. It seems to look like it's very interesting bomber. I'm just after reading the parameters, so guys, just pay attention to the optimum altitude of this bomber. So basically it looks like it's gonna be a very fast bomber which can fly at high altitude at high speed. So the question will be still, is he gonna be accurate enough to destroy ground targets effectively? Defensive armament is only 12.7 millimeter machine guns, heavy machine guns. But with the speed, that may be enough to defend against many heavy fighters. Maybe not against my 262, but I have no doubt that many heavy fighters will struggle to keep up with this fast bomber. So very interesting time is ahead of us, and this event for SM91 will have bomber escort mode. So don't forget, guys, that this is perfect opportunity to train your pilots, specifically when World of Warplanes team will throw some extra bonus for crew training. I make some video about that already, so you can look it up, how I'm training my pilots, and I get like over 300,000 exp for pilot after one battle. Now, that's all I have for you today, guys. I hope you like it, found it useful. If so, please leave a like and subscribe for future content. And as always, have a good hunting, guys. Take care.